Good morning. Another beautiful day. It's a shining day, Thursday morning. Good morning, wherever you're watching. We're back on this channel, and today I want to talk about something that has got to do with both genders, male and female. Wherever you are, just spare me that time and listen to what I'm sure will impact not just only our homes but our society in general. So this morning I will be talking about parenting. I'll be talking about parenting, and I'm sure most of you would love to listen to this. I've said it at some fora, at some forum. I've said it on radio, I've said it on TV that if you are not a parent, it is not it's not a bad thing not to be a parent. If you choose not to be a parent, you've not committed any crime. It does not mean that you are not going to have a good life. So if you don't have business in being a parent, so please don't try it. Some of you will be wondering, what is he talking about? But if you don't have business in being a parent, don't try it. Because bad parenting is responsible for the decay in our present day society. Bad parenting largely responsible for the decay in our present day society. So I put it to you, sir. I put it to you, ma. If you don't have business in being a parent, come on, leave it. Just do your thing. Do your thing, because the children that were not well trained, those children of those days that were not properly trained, they have grown now to become bad parents. And of course, what do we expect? They are going to bring up another set, maybe a double portion of bad children. And at the end of the whole thing, it will have an effect on the community. From the community, it's going to negatively affect the larger society. So now we are complaining these days. When you look around, you have questionable characters left and right, from the primary school, from the secondary school, tertiary institutions, communities, churches, government offices, everywhere. People of questionable character. And this is as a result of failed homes. This is as a result of bad parenting. Because any child, if charity does not begin at home, then we should know what to expect. Since we say charity begins at home. So if what the children learn at home, it's negativity, definitely they are going to impact it on the community. From the community, it will be impacted on the society. And guess what? Leadership will be affected. That's why most of the time I say it. You say your government is bad, our leaders are bad. They are product of a home. You're saying a police officer is corrupt. You are forgetting that that police officer was raised from a home. You are saying a police officer is doing fine. Yes, he's doing fine because he was raised from a home. So we display, we carry over, we radiate what we bring from home anywhere we find ourselves. So if you don't train up a child to know about discipline, self-discipline, if you don't train up a child on morals generally, that child will come out, will grow up to become a problem to the society. So why do you have to give birth to a child that you cannot train? If you are a father, if all you show your male child is violence against a woman or even against a fellow male, if all you show it's questionable characters, if you are a cheat, if you steal, if you tell lies, all these immoral stuffs, if they are the things that you show, definitely why will you now think that that son, that boy that you have given back to will not follow your footstep? Obviously, he or she, it takes only a miracle for that son not to follow your footstep. It takes an extra grace, maybe from a third party, from that son not to follow your footstep. If you are a mother, all you show your daughter is how to run after men. All you show your daughter is how to tell lies. Some of you will even say you are the only one taking care of the home, and then you present your husband as if they are useless. If all you train your daughter is how to disrespect a man, how not to be submissive, how to always look for money, collect money from left and right, tell lies to brother Chibuzo, collect money from brother Onamdi, go to Mr. Peter, still follow brother Kunle, run after Mr. Tunde, and still make secret calls with Mr. Samson, then what do you expect from your daughter? She's going to follow your footstep. So I'm telling it to us, parenting, it's something that is very, very vital. This is something that government, a society, a country must look after. It is your duty to train up your child. And we talk about home training, we talk about academic training, we talk about spiritual training, mental training, physical training, economic training. Teach them to be good managers. Teach them to be, how do I put it now? Teach them to have a sense of management. Even when you have plenty, let them know that life is not always rosy. Let them know that life is not always rosy. Some of you have shown your children is that they can get anything they want at any time. So when you now die, you are no more. It becomes, nobody can change them. The mentality is already there. They believe that they can get anything they want, and so they engage in anything, or they become lazy. They will not put their brain to meaningful use because you are giving them the wrong impression. Don't over pamper your child. Yes, take care of your children, but don't over pamper them. Let them know that at some point there is a need for them to persevere. Perseverance. Take them to school, give them education, but give them the ones you can afford. Some of us in this my generation, we attended public schools, public primary, public secondary schools, and I can tell you that we are doing fine. We are doing fine. At least when I went to serve, I served with a graduate from the private universities of this country where they paid millions of naira. And I went to one of the best polytechnics in Nigeria, whether you like it or not. When you're talking about mass communication, when you're talking about marketing, when you're talking about commercial and even other subjects, you cannot pull down Ogun State Polytechnic, now Moshood Abiola Polytechnic. How much was I paying? So I served with them. And I can tell you today, if they pick up the microphone to talk, they will talk their own, I'll talk my own. So whether you send your child to a school where they are paying 50 million and I send mine to where they are paying 200,000, what matters is let that child has the brain to learn. Are you getting me? Some people didn't even go to school at all. Some people learn online. And when you see them, I've had a case of a father who did not send his children to school, took them one-on-one at home, and they went to sit for exam and they passed it all. They passed it. So charity begins at home. Are you training your children from home? Charity begins at home. Are you getting me now? Teach them morality. Teach them how to respect the opposite sex. Teach your daughter how to be submissive. I'm not saying they should be stupid. You get it now? I'm not saying being submissive to a man does not mean you should be stupid. You use your brain. But when you see the right man, when you see a man that adores you, that respects you, teach that your daughter who will soon become a wife how to be submissive by also being submissive to your husband. If you are the husband, show your son how to love a woman by loving your wife. Because when all you do is beat your wife, then you have successfully raised another monster. Because whatever you do, he or she is going to be raised to power too of whatever you do. You are human beater. And that is why it only takes the grace of God for your son not to be human beater. Are you getting me now? If you are irresponsible at home, they have to literally beg you before you take care of your responsibilities at home. What are you teaching your son? He will grow up to think, yeah, that is the way it is. If all you do as a mother is to talk back at your husband or even hold his shirt and even box him, then what are you showing your daughter? If all you do as a mother is to lie to your daughters or your children, to tell them your husband is not responsible, that you are the only one taking care of the home, when in actual fact, the man is sending you money, taking care of his responsibility, but does not have time because he travels a lot, then you are a devil. You are a devil. So this thing, we must talk about it because it's really affecting our society. When you see a police officer that is misbehaving, it is not about the Nigerian police. It is about the home he comes from. Because that thing has been a part of him from home. Corruption is not learned in Nigerian police. I want to tell you, corruption is learned in the society. Let me say from home. It starts from home. Because most of you will be shouting police. It's not okay. That if we shout police, go to our hospitals. Where are they corrupt? Why are your doctors corrupt? Why will a doctor who is collecting federal salary still go and open a private hospital and they will ensure that facilities in the hospital does not work and they will refer you to their own private hospital? Is that not corruption? And you come and tell me that it is Nigerian police that is corrupt. Why must you go to the government offices and they will not attend to your file until you put something inside the files? Is that not corruption? And you still come out and be blaming Nigerian police that they are corrupt. We are all corrupt. We are all. And I'm telling you, as a matter of fact, the level of corruption within our public offices, as in within civil servant, it's alarming. Cannot be compared to that of our uniform men. I'm not saying our uniform men are not corrupt, don't get me wrong. But the level of corruption, even in our churches, in our mosque, that is what we are transferring. That is what we are, that is what is automatically playing out in our political space. That is why we have corrupt leaders. So don't just come on social media and be blaming the leader. Let's go back to our home. Let's go back to the foundation. Let's be responsible parents. Let's teach the moral. Where are the morals? They are gone. What are the things they learn in school now? In those days, they teach us why we should not be what the eyes of a thief will see. There are songs that we used to sing. They will teach us those songs. They will teach us what a good child will gain in future. All these things are morals. And apart from the fact that they are being taught in classrooms, there are songs that depicts, that shows us these things, that you sing it every day. Music like Shemi Lomo Rere Bi Samuel Omo To Ngboran Tony Teriba. These are songs. Where are they? We have left our own culture. No, we are now adopting a foreign culture to teach our children in our own habitat. When we are black, we are African. The African culture has its own way that God has designed. Now we are now jumping to other people, whereas in some places people want to learn our own culture because they know it is the best all over the world. So please, if you don't have a business in being a parent, don't be one. Don't be one. If you are watching me, please like, comment, and share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am Comrade Kunle Shudipo. They call me CKS. Of course, I'm a public speaker, I'm a trainer, and you know what I do, and so many other things that I do to impact the society positively. So, like, comment, and share. And let me appreciate those who have been, getting back to me on my YouTube via your comment, those who have been calling me. I appreciate you so much. If you want to call me, yes, my direct number, somebody asked for it yesterday. Of course, you can send me messages via my direct number or drop a comment on my YouTube channel. My direct number is 0803 382 3808 0803 382 3808. You can reach me there, but please strictly just send me a message. So just send messages. I will respond to your message, and that is still my WhatsApp number also. You can send me a message on WhatsApp via that number 0803 382 3808. You can message me on WhatsApp and be sure I will reply. If you message me and I don't reply, just know that I will reply. That means I might be busy at that period of time. I will definitely get back at you. So like I said, if you don't have business in being a parent, please don't be. Enjoy your life. Remain single. Don't corrupt our society by raising badly trained children. All right, thank you very much. I want to hear from you. You have an addition, you have a subtraction, you have multiplication. That's on a lighter mood. So please reach out to me. Thank you very much. Go out today and make waves. Go out today and be the best version of yourself. Thank you so much. I'm Comrade Kunle Shudipo. Bye for now.